here in Brookhaven. For those who don't know, we have this slide. And today, I want to test different ways to have better slides in the game that you've never seen before. I want to get the biggest slide in the game. So for that, I called my friends to help me do this. He said, "Hey, what is he doing?" And I'm looking ahead, and apparently my friend is here, but he's holding binoculars and seeing something. He said, something wrong is happening in the city, but I don't know what. And guys, this is weird, but my friend came back here. He said, follow this street. But I'm looking at this street, and there are just two trucks here in front of me, and I don't really know what they're doing, but they've been standing there this whole time, which is really weird. But they're coming this way, and I have to get out of here because they're chasing me for no reason. But I stopped here because I want to see what they're going to say. But they blocked my car, and one of them is coming right here while holding this item. And this is really weird. He said, you will regret having a good car. And that doesn't make sense. My car is good, but I won't regret it because of that. So I'm going to get out of here, but I can't get through this part because my friend is up there. I couldn't get under the truck because of him. But guys, it looks like they're chasing me again for no reason in Roblox. But this time, I have to get out of here as fast as possible because they're evil. But now, I'm going to crash straight into them, right into their car. Perfect, I crashed, and now I'm sure they're really mad. I'm coming back up front, and now I have to hide. But there's just a player here using a sniper and watching this area. And I don't know what's in this house, but this is really weird, especially because he's here for no reason. He said, hey, hide! But my friend came down here and is just crawling, and I don't know why they're doing this. I'm going to get out of the car too and hide right here. It just looks like my car is camouflaged, and you can't tell that my car is the imposter among the destroyed cars, especially because my car is fine. But I didn't understand why there's a sniper here. And the truck suddenly came back to this part and is now coming here to talk to the sniper. And he got right here, and the sniper just stood up to see what he's going to say. He said, hey, if you see someone with purple hair, I want you to catch them. And guys, I think he's talking about me, especially because my hair is purple, and that's bad. But I'm hiding here and seeing everything that's happening. But apparently, he agreed and is watching this area. But now the player came back up front and is trying to figure out where I am, so much that he's running. He really wants to find out where I am, and he almost jumped off this bridge while his friend is coming here. And this is really weird. They want to trap me for no reason, but I'm coming here to talk to him. I said, I'm your friend, okay? And I don't want him to trap me. But he's looking here and agreed and is just aiming the sniper ahead. And he really thinks I'm their friend, so much that if I pass by here, he won't trap me. Especially because I said I'm their friend, and he didn't suspect anything. I said, these are my friends. We are your bosses. And these are my friends, and we are all on the same team. And I'm saying this so he won't trap us and also believe that we are friends. But actually no, because his real boss wants to trap us in Roblox and wants revenge. And again, he agreed and is aiming the sniper ahead. But for those who don't know, there's a way to get giant slides in the game, which I'm going to test now. But my friend is staring at me and said, hey, I'm going to hide. I'm scared. And it looks like my friend is leaving. Now he's coming here and going back to his house, which is exactly this one. And he's coming back here because he's scared. But now I'm going to get my car, which is right here. Perfect. Got it. But I just don't know how I'm going to get my car out of here. Perfect. I did it. Now the player in blue thinks I'm his friend, but actually his boss wants to trap me. But guys, there's a problem. There's a truck following us. And that's a problem because it's following us non-stop. But he crashed the truck and it's down here in Brookhaven. And that's the end. His truck is completely destroyed. But now I'm coming up here, and there's a truck here, and he just realized I'm here. And I have to get out of here quickly because he's chasing me and just crashed into me. And guys, my car just broke, and now it's missing a tire. All because of the truck that's following us. And that's bad. I'm going to have to get out of here because I want to test the best slides in the game, but the player is chasing me. And this time, I'm going to crash into his truck. Perfect. I crashed, and now I have to run. I'm heading to this part, and now I'm going to hide right in his house. I said, hey, say that the purple-haired player is at the market. And he's going to have to say that because, meanwhile, I'm hiding in this house. I'm going to paint my car green, and now his boss won't realize I'm here, especially because the car is camouflaged. But the player is coming here, and he wants to find me here no matter what. But he just got here to ask where I am. He said, where is he? But there's a detail he didn't notice. I told him to lie, and he doesn't know the other one is lying. He said, he's at the market. A purple-haired guy told me. But guys, this is really bad. He just told him that I'm near him, and he's trying to figure out where I am. He said, where's that guy you talked about? And he's asking about me. So my friend and I are going to have to hide. Perfect. I'm inside this house, and I'm going to have to go up here like this. But there's a really weird player here. I don't know who this player is, but he's right here, and now he's looking back here. And he said, I am the mayor of the city. Guys, that's so cool. I just found the mayor, which is really interesting. But there's a problem. Both of them are coming here trying to find out where I am. And the player in blue already knows that I lied to him here in Brookhaven. Now they are coming here to find out where I am. My friend said, hey, you should make it so that cities don't have rules anymore. But if that happened, it would be really bad because rules are necessary for the city to work perfectly. But thinking about it, even with rules in the city, nothing is working the right way. And there are people here trying to trap me in Roblox. Maybe it's better if he removes the rules to see what happens, because I doubt it will get worse. The mayor said, okay, there are no more rules in the city. And that's really weird. Now he's signing the document to make it official. Now officially there are no more rules in the city. And that's bizarre. I have to get out of here because I want to test with you the biggest slides I can have in the game. And my friend is also coming here. And that's going to be really important. But there's a problem. There are players also coming here, and we're going to take this car to escape from them. But this car is really slow, and those players are really fast. They're coming after us. And that's a big problem, but he just drove past, which means I'll be able to come back here. But this car is failing, and now he drove past again. Now I'm coming up front, and I'll have to abandon this Roblox car. Perfect, I left it right here, and now I'm coming here to hide because this is going to be really important. My friend is also coming here to hide, but the players are coming here and just realized that our car is right here, and that's a problem. I'm coming up front, and now we're going to have to go in different directions to have a better chance of survival. I said, you go one way, and I'll go the other so they won't follow us. And I'm sure this is going to work perfectly. So he's going right there while I'm coming up front. But there's a problem. They just got here, and now they'll have to choose who they're going to follow. That friend of mine is standing there and is just laughing at them, and he'll probably be the one they chase. But there's a problem. They're coming after me in Roblox, and I'm going to have to escape from here quickly. So I'm arriving at this military base, and I'll have to climb up here by jumping like this. And I finally got here, and it looks like there's a soldier down here. He said, attention, I'm leaving the city because it's no longer safe. And apparently, he's coming up front and took this giant jet and is coming back here to get something. And he's grabbing these items, so I'm coming here to hide. So I'm coming to hide because those players are coming here, and that's going to be really bad. So I'm getting in here, and there are two spots inside. There's the driver and also the passenger. The passenger stays back here, so I'm going to stay right here, and he won't notice that I'm here. And now he's coming back here and is just flying. And meanwhile, the players are coming up front, but we left there a while ago. And now he's coming up front, and I don't know where he's going. Even my friend is looking back here, not understanding what's happening. I said, hey guy, and he just realized I'm here, and he stopped the plane. And he said, get out of the plane now. So I'm getting out now, and I'm flying here to the right, and I'm going to grab a random car. I grabbed exactly this one, and the car is also flying. The car just fell here, and now I'm going to grab another car on the right. I grabbed exactly this one that fell, and this is really weird. He said, this is cool. I didn't know that. Really, this is a secret I'm sure he didn't know. Now I grabbed this giant car that literally fell here in a really weird way. He said, I'm going to try it too. But if he does that, it's going to be really bad because the plane will just crash. And now I'll have to teleport, and my friend is literally here. He said, you flew far away. That's true, but now I want to test within the biggest slides in Brookhaven. And we have a giant slide, and if I get to it, you can tell that it really works well. And I can get to this part back here. And now I'll have to climb up here, and then I'll be able to go down this slide in a really cool way. This works really well. And now I want to add better slides because there's a way to add bigger slides. He said, wait, before testing that, are there other slides in the original Brookhaven? And there really are. So I'm going to test several giant slides that are really weird, and I'm also going to test the biggest one of all. But first, I want to see the ones that are already in the game. So I'm coming back here, and I'll have to grab any car here on the right. Perfect. I grabbed this one, which is the same car I was using before. My friend just got here, but there's a problem. That player is following us. So I'm going to have to escape from here in a very different way, because I'll just have to go back here, because I'm sure he'll drive straight past, since he always does that. And now he's coming here running. I'm sure he'll pass straight by, but it didn't work. Actually, he's glitching my car and just crashed. And my car is totally broken, all because of him. He just broke my car, and now it's missing 2 tires. He said, stop now. Look, unfortunately, I can't do that. They already destroyed my car, and there's nothing else they can do to stop me from leaving here. Now I'm coming up front, but it's really hard to drive this car. So I'm going back here, and it finally worked. I'm able to come back here in a really weird way. But now the player is coming here running, and that's not good because I can't come up front, and he just flipped his car. And maybe that's going to be really good for us because now I'll be able to come back here. But I have to get a specific house. My friend got exactly this house because it has a hidden slide, and I'll have to climb up here, right in this part. And now we have this totally hidden slide that I can go down into the pool. Really interesting. But I'm going to add the biggest slide of all to my game. But my friend just came back here, and he said, they're back, hide. So I'm going to hide, but I don't know where. So I'm coming back here, but he's climbing up here and staying right in this part. But he fell down here, and I'm going to lock this. And now we can hide in this part, which I'm sure will work, or maybe not really because I fell again. But he activated the pool, and we just fell. Here we are safe while the players are looking for us. We are under the pool, totally safe in Roblox. But now, I want to test ways to get much better slides. The first test I want to do is with this slide, and I'll have to increase its size as much as possible to see what happens. Perfect, I just got here, and now if I go down here, you can see that this is really weird. But this slide wasn't very cool. Actually, it's really big, but not very fun. Perfect, I placed this other slide that I'm going down right here, but it's totally broken. This is the worst slide of all because it's so broken. But now I fixed it, and if I go down here, you can see that it's really fun. This works really well. But I want to add many more. But my friend activated the pool because apparently they left, and that's good. Now I'm coming back, and we're free because those players won't come back. He said, add a slide with curves. Okay, I'll do exactly that just to see how it turns out. I got exactly this one, which is giant. I'll have to place it right here in front, and now I'll try to go down. I'm going down right here, and it's really interesting, but I went all the way down, and it's totally glitched. And this didn't work out very well. Actually, it went totally wrong. Perfect, I just fixed it, and you can see that the slide is giant. So I'll have to climb up here, but I'm sure it will take a while because it's really tall and perfect. After a long time, I finally got here, and now I'll try to go down to see what happens. I'm going down here, and now I'm just going to fall. And this is really weird, but it actually worked perfectly. There was no accident even though it's a giant slide. He said, place it near the moon. But that's exaggerated because if I place it too high, it's going to scare the players since it's really tall. But I'm going to go down here just to see what happens. Perfect. I'm going down here on the biggest slide of all, and I just fell out of the water. And it's really weird. I just fell like this, and it didn't work. Now I grab this other one that I placed down here, but this one is going to stay in the air, just floating. But now I grab the biggest slide of all, and you can see that it's just giant. It's basically up here, and now I'm going to go all the way down just to see what happens. You can see that it's really giant, and I don't know if this will work, but now I'm going down here, and you can see that it's really different. This is the biggest slide of all. I just went down here, and now I flew to the end of the map. I got to the end of the map in a really weird way. He said, wow, I want to test that now. But apparently, he just left the game. So I'm going to join my Roblox game. Now I'm in my Roblox game, and you can see that it's really high, and there are several cars here, and my friend is right here, and he's going to go down. And you can see that he's falling endlessly, and now he just disappeared, and I don't know where he ended up. But now I'm going to drive one of these cars, exactly this one, and my friend is driving that other car, and now we're going to have to go down, and I'm coming up front, and now we're going down right at this moment, and it's really hard to drive the car, but I'm finally going down, and you can see that this is really weird. The car is smoking a lot, and I finally got down here, but it didn't work out very well. Actually, it glitched completely. Perfect. I just got here, and my friend can't get down here. I'm trying to help my friend, but it's really hard. He can't get down, and now he finally got down, and he's falling endlessly and just reached the ground and disappeared. And this is really weird, but this car is almost falling. I'm literally stuck here, and the car just fell to the ground. Now my friend is coming down here, but I want to test the other slides. I just got here, and so did the players. Now we're going down to see what happens. We're going down here, and we just fell, which was really interesting. Now we're going down here, but it didn't work out very well. Actually, I'm stuck here in Brookhaven. For those who don't know, there are many ways to teleport in this game. And today, I want to test with you secret ways to teleport in the game that you've never seen before. And for that, my friend is coming here to see this with me. He arrived here to pick me up, and I got in his car. He said, hey, let's go. But did you see what happened? I didn't see it and don't even know what he's talking about. But now, he's coming up front, and he said, hey, help us. They took our houses. But I don't know who he's talking about. I said, boo, I want to know who did this. But guys, he's looking over there and pointed in that direction. It seems their houses are here, and someone took all their houses. I said, which one is your house? He said, the red one. And that's his house. But I'm coming here, and there's something very weird. There are people holding these items, and they are in these houses, protecting the neighborhood, which is really good. They are neighborhood security. He said, no, they're not. They took our house. And that's bad. And he went back there and is just sleeping in his house. So I'm going to have to help them because it's weird. And he's coming here and following this money in Brookhaven. But now, I'm going to drive this car, and I have to find a way to help them, and also test ways to teleport. But guys, the player is right here and is looking at us. But now he's coming here to talk to us, and that's bad because he's evil. But he got here, and he said, give me this car. Now it's ours. Look, unfortunately, I will not. I said, I'm your boss. Respect me. Guys, I'm not his boss, but I'm lying to see if he'll believe it. And he's impressed and is just apologizing. He said, sorry, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm not their boss, but I arrived here to understand what they are doing. But the player came down here, and he said, hands up. And I just got out of the car, but I'm not afraid of him. His friend came back here because he's going to explain to him who I am. He said, he's our boss. I'm their boss, and they didn't know it, but he's crawling here and really thinks I'm their leader. But now, I got their house back, so I'm coming here to pick them up and give them the house. I said, come back, it's okay. I managed to get the houses back. I really did it. And he got up here, and I'm sure he's very happy. He's even jumping here, and he's going back to see if it's true. And this player too, but I think he's going back because he's trying to grab this money and can't. This player is really weird. He said, hey, we saved them, but now let's test ways to teleport. And guys, there are many ways to teleport here in the game. And the easiest way to teleport is by clicking this button, where I can choose the house I want and simply teleport. But there's a problem. I can only teleport to houses, because if I want to go somewhere else, like on top of the mountain, I can't. So I want to test ways to do that. But now, I'm coming back here. I'm going to arrive here, and it's my house. And it looks like the players have finally returned to the houses. And he went back there while the other is coming here in front and arriving at his house. And this is really good. They all came back. And meanwhile, the players are crawling here. And he said, where's our boss? We haven't apologized yet. So I'm coming here to talk to them because I forgot about that. They have to apologize here in Roblox. Perfect. I just arrived here. He said, sorry. Look, it's okay. Now they can go back to work here, but they just lost their jobs because they were taking care of the city to take the city for themselves. But now they can come back here and do their things. I said, you can leave the neighborhood. You don't need to take care of this place anymore. And I'm lying, and it looks like they're going to leave, and everyone left. But there's a problem. One person didn't leave, and it's exactly this one. I think he knows something. But now, he got up here and took this radio and is talking to someone important. And that's bad, but I think he found out the truth. And now, my friend came back here and is coming to pick me up. And I think I'll have to leave here immediately because those players will probably come back to chase me in Roblox. That player got up there and is aiming that sniper at us and trying to hit us in Brookhaven. But he won't succeed. But actually, my car lost 2 tires. He just hit those 2 tires. And that's really bad. He said he talked to his boss on the radio. And that actually makes sense. But those players came back here. And that's really bad because they're getting closer and closer to us. He's chasing me. But now I'm going to fly. But unfortunately, I got stuck on the road. And they fell here. And now they're trying to come back here. He just climbed that mountain. So I'm going to take the chance and run away from here as fast as I can. I'll pass in front of him just to make him mad. But he tried to hit us and actually did. My car is totally broken. And I think I better hide. And my friend is coming here. And I'll have to hide back here. I opened this door. But there's nowhere to hide. I'm just going to be caught by the bad players. But my friend got here. And he said, let's teleport. That's genius. So let's do it. Because today, I want to test many ways to teleport here in Roblox. The easiest ways and also the hardest ways. But he's coming here. And that's really bad. So I'll open the pool to get in here. And listen, I'm hiding down here. And they probably won't see us because we're very well hidden. But actually, he's coming here. And that's really bad. He knows we're in this part. And meanwhile, his friend is guarding this place so we don't come back and get our car. But guys, my friend and I will have to teleport. I said, teleport to the farthest house possible. And he's going to have to teleport now. And he just disappeared. So I'll choose the farthest house, which is exactly this one. Perfect. I got here. And now I'm safe because they're really far away. But it looks like my friend is right there. And he went really far. I said, get out of there. It's too far. The distance he's at is really far. So he'll have to get here. Perfect. He just got here. And now I'm going to test many ways to teleport in Roblox. But here on the right, I'll have to get a specific item. I'll grab this one and give it to the player. Perfect. He took it. And now if he carries me, he can drop me wherever he wants. I said, teleport. We'll have to do a very important test because now he'll have to teleport in the game. And he teleported and just arrived at this part. But now, if he carries me, I'll also arrive here. And this is a secret because every time he carries me, he can drop me wherever he wants. And I can do that too, just by holding this item. And now I'm getting here to carry him. And if I get to this house, I can hold this item and he'll teleport here. But there's a way to improve this and teleport better. He said, what ways? So I'm going to test it now. But first, we need a brand new car. I'll grab the weirdest car of all on the right. And it'll be a classic car. Perfect. I picked exactly this one. And it's not the weirdest car of all, but it's one of the most bizarre cars ever. He said, they're coming. We better leave. Actually, they're not. But I'm seeing here, and there's a plane flying, and apparently, it's coming our way, which is horrible. And he's chasing us. So I'm going to use maximum speed to get out of here running and avoid him seeing me. But apparently, he's coming here, and he's going down this part. But I can just go back here. And now he's coming back here too. But I won't let him catch me because I don't want to get caught. But he's coming here the wrong way, which is really bizarre. And he's really mad and wants to catch us. But now, I'm passing through the tunnel, and I'm sure he won't be able to. But he got right here and actually did it. And that's bad. He wants to catch us as fast as possible. But guys, it looks like he's passing here, and I'm seeing his shadow, and it seems like he's going down. So I'll get out of here before I get caught in Roblox. I'm coming up front, but I want to test ways to simply teleport in Roblox. But apparently, this car is chasing me, but it's really slow. And if he comes here, I'm going to hit his car. Perfect. I hit here, but I flipped the car. And that's bad. And I got caught. He just got here, but my friend is here, and apparently, he teleported. He said, what happened? But guys, I'm going to test another way to teleport that I'm sure you've never seen before. Here on the right, I'm going to click this button, and I'll be teleported. And I just got here at my house. Now he's coming here. But guys, my car doesn't work. That's really bad. But I just noticed that back here, there's a completely red car that probably works. He said, go to the arcade. I know another way to teleport, and I want to see if that's true. But first, I'm trying to get up front to grab that car, but it's hard. I can't do it. So I'm walking here because it's much easier. And I'm arriving here, but the sniper is still up there. And this time he came down and is chasing us. But I want to see what he has to say because it must be really important. He said, leave, I'll let you escape. And guys, that's really good. He let us escape. And I thought he was going to catch us, but actually, no. And now the players are coming back here to try to find out if I'm in this part, but I'm not. He came right here, and the sniper went inside, and that other player too. And now he's driving the car and coming back here to find out where we are. But I have to be careful so he doesn't see us. So I'm coming up front, and I'm going to make a disguise. I said, let's make a disguise. And this is going to be really important and help us stop being chased in Brookhaven. So I just got here, and I'll have to make the best disguise ever. Perfect! I made this disguise, and I really look very handsome. And the player is right here, and now he's bald. My friend is totally bald and really weird. And now he's coming back here, and I'm also going to take off my hair just to avoid problems. Now I'm unrecognizable. My friend is right here, and he said, hey, look like me. It's better. So I'm going to make the same avatar as him because it's really going to be cooler. I'll have to take off my hair and also these glasses, and I'll wear a shirt on the right. Perfect! Now we're the same. We look like brothers. We're so similar. And those players are coming back here, and they arrived because they noticed there's a weird car here, and now they are coming here to check if it's us. But actually, we're not the same people. We're totally different people. He just just got out of the car and is staring at us. He said, those guys are really weird, but we're normal people. So much so that I'm going to leave here and come over to test another bug to simply teleport in Roblox. But I don't know this bug. My friend will have to teach me in the game because I really don't know what bug this is. He's coming right here, and we have several bikes. But what are we supposed to do? I didn't understand. He said, I'm going to carry you, and you teleport to the house. And that sounds pretty simple. So he's carrying me, and now he's on this bike to do this bug. But it looks like they just got here and crashed right here. He drives really badly, but now he's flying back here because he wants to see what we're doing. But now that I'm right here, I'm going to click this button on the right and just teleport. But this is really bugged. I'm flying in the middle of nowhere, and it's weird because I'm flying. And now if I get out of here, my friend is flying in a really weird way, but he disappeared. So I'm going to grab this ladder on the right and try to climb up here to see if it works. And it really worked. Now the bike is flying. But those players are coming here because they realized I'm here, and they don't understand what's going on. He said, teach me that bug now. But I'm not going to teach, and I'm going to get off the bike. And now the bike is flying in a really weird way. And now I'm coming back here because I want to do this bug again. But the players also came back here and almost crashed into me. And this time I'm going to carry my friend, and he will have to do it. And he said, I teleported. But on my screen, he didn't teleport. Actually, he's still here, which is really weird. But now, I got off the bike, and really nothing happened. But I'm seeing his view, and he's right here. And he grabbed a ladder and is trying to climb up here, but he disappeared. Actually, he's flying here in the middle of nowhere. And he managed to do the bug. And I also want to do this bug in a way that works. And he came back right here. And this time I want to do this bug. So he's carrying me, and I'm going to test this teleport bug to see if it works. But the players are also here, and maybe that's not very good because they also want to do this bug. But I'm going to teleport, and now my friend dropped me, and I'll have to get on this bike. So I'm getting right here, and I got in. And I'm flying in a really weird way. I'm literally in the subway, and I'm going to secret places you've never seen before. But now, if I get off the bike, it disappeared because it just got here in front. But the player is right here trying to do this bug, but he doesn't know how to do it. But I know exactly how to do this bug. My friend is carrying me again, but this time I'm going to select another house, and I'll pick the farthest house possible, exactly this one. My friend left here, and now I'll have to climb up here. But they are here, and my friend is teaching them how to do this bug. He said, that's it, now you're going to fly. And he turned his avatar back to normal, and that's not good because they're really mad at him. But now, he just did this bug that literally didn't work. But the other one got here to teach him how to do this bug. And it looks like the other one just teleported, but it didn't work properly. And now I'm going to turn my avatar back to normal, and I'll have to get on the bike to see if this bug will work. And it really worked. And now I'm arriving here flying in a really weird way because this bike literally doesn't exist in the game. It's a totally secret bike. And now I'm coming back here as if I were the game admin, but I can't control this bike. And now I'm coming back up front running, and I'll just have to go to the store, just like it was before. But there's another way to teleport that I'm going to test now. But my friend wants to carry me and literally teleported, and I didn't understand why. He said they were going to catch us. And that actually makes sense. But now, I'll have to use Roblox Studio, and I'll search this name and pick the first one, and I'll get this totally secret item where I can teleport wherever I want. And if I go in here, I come out the other side, and it also works for long distances. Now I'll place this portal up here, and now I'll go in, but it didn't work very well. Maybe because it's bugged. But now I'll place this portal up there. Perfect! It worked! Now I'll place this other one here, and maybe it will work. Actually, it didn't work very well. And I'll jump here and place the portal down here, and now I'll be falling forever in a really weird way because I'm teleporting from top to bottom and bottom to top. Now I place this rocket too, and I'll place another rocket here if people want to go up. Perfect! I placed it, and now I'll place another one, and there are literally 3 rockets, but I don't know if this will work because it's really hard to make it work. But I'm going to call my friend to test this, and it looks like he just left the game to join my Roblox game. And now I'm in my game, and my friend is also here, and he just grabbed this portal and is using it. But guys, I can't see this portal, but it's clear that this is really weird. I'm going to place a portal right here, and now I'll keep teleporting in Brookhaven. And this is really weird, but now I want to test these rockets to see if they work because I don't know if they will. So I'm trying to get out of here, and I finally got out of this bug, but I'll have to fly to get to these rockets and see if this really works. I teleported, and my friend is here, but he fell down there, and he'll have to stay right in this part. Perfect! It worked! Now my other friend got here, and he'll have to stay in this part, but he ended up falling. And now I'm going to go down on this bottom rocket, and I think this will work. I said I activated the green buttons, and I'll have to activate exactly this button. Perfect! I activated it! And now the rockets will just start flying, and I want to see if this will work. You can see that this one already started moving, and this one too, and also my rocket. And there's a good chance this will work. Now all of them started flying at the same time, and this is just really weird. But at some point, these rockets will start getting destroyed, and I want to see what will happen. You can see that this rocket was completely destroyed and started falling, but everything worked out. I'm here in Brookhaven, but for those who don't know, the city where I live has many borders that are impossible to cross. The military takes care of this, so if I try to leave, they will see it through these radars, and there are many of them, so it's impossible to get out of here. But guys, I want to leave here immediately because the other part of Brookhaven is much better. You can see there are only mansions here. Literally the best houses in the game are right here, and I just want to go there. But for that, I'm going to my friend's house because I want to see if he wants to join me. If you don't know, he lives in this house right here. I'm arriving now to see what he's doing. I'm ringing the bell at his house, and actually, he's not inside. Apparently, he's outside reading a book. Guys, that's interesting. He's just happily reading a book, which is really nice. But I just got here because I want to talk to him. He asked what happened, and here's the thing. I just want to get out of here, and I want him to help me do that. I said, help me escape from here. Seriously, I really need help. And guys, if he helps me, I'll finally get out of here. He said, okay, come on. Wait, is he really going to help me? I thought he wouldn't, but apparently, he's coming back here, suddenly swimming out of nowhere, and now he's going to the front. I'm following him because I want to see what he's doing. But guys, he's coming right here, approaching the border, and I don't recommend he does that, because there are some bad people here who might try to stop us. Guys, he just got here to talk to a bad player who just showed up in front of us to see what he has to say. He said, let him go. He wants to go to the market. Well, that's true. I want to go to the market, but actually, I don't. He's lying just to let me leave this place, which I'm sure he won't allow. But guys, he's looking straight at me. He said, get out of here now before I get rid of you. Guys, that's weird. He's really evil. Now he went back, which means we still can't get past this border, you know? But guys, I'm going to find a way to get out of here no matter what. He said, come on, I know another way. But guys, he said that right in front of him, so now he knows. I'm sure that guy is watching us to see what we're doing, but my friend got to this part. I just don't know why. He said, go, there's only one radar here, so it won't catch you. But of course it will, because it's a radar that tracks everyone who leaves. If I go out, it will detect me. He said, I'm going to sleep. Guys, that's weird. He just went back there to apparently sleep in Roblox. My friend is acting really strange. He went back up and now he's just sleeping here in Roblox. This friend of mine is really weird. But guys, I'm going back here. And for those who don't know, we have this player's house right here, and there's someone sleeping here. Guys, I want to see if he wants to leave. I said, let's leave the city. If he wants, we can just get out of here. But guys, here's the thing. He came to the front and said, let's go. But now he's running back, and I don't know how we're going to get out of here. But I'm just following him because he must know what he's doing. He climbed up here in a really weird way. But guys, he's looking at me, and he said, I'm going to call a taxi, and we're going to escape. Now, I'm confused because he thinks this place is safe. I said, why do you think this place is safe? I don't get it. Seriously, I just don't understand why he thinks that. It doesn't make any sense. He said, because there are no radars or security here. Guys, that's true. We have radars here, we have security, and basically, there's a radar here, and over there, there's actually two. But up here, there's none, which means we're 100% safe to do whatever we want. But now I'm leaving here, and guys, he has to call a taxi because I don't have a phone, so he'll have to do it himself. Guys, I just got here, and I can't believe we actually managed to escape, but he's calling a taxi now. I'm a bit scared of what might happen. Apparently, this is the taxi coming, but guys, the way is blocked, so it can't get here. That's a big problem because now the soldier is going over there to see what's happening. The taxi driver might tell him that we escaped. That's horrible. I said we need to hide immediately, and I'm serious. But guys, he's going behind that tree, and I'm trying to find a spot to hide somewhere around here. I think this spot works perfectly. You can't really see me here. Well, maybe my hand if you look from the other side of the tree, but I'm sure they won't do that. But guys, the player is right here, hiding in Roblox, which means they won't find him. But there's a problem. The soldier just got here and is looking around. He realized no one's here, which means we're 100% safe in Roblox. Apparently, he's leaving now, which is really good. We're literally safe. Guys, I'm getting out of here. That player left too. But guys, I'm finding him really weird because it was way too easy to get out of here. Like he's an undercover soldier trying to find out where people are escaping from. He said, let's go to the other city. Yes, we are. Let's go. But guys, before that, I need to escape from him because I'm sure he's somehow connected to the military. But guys, the taxi just got here, which means it's here to pick us up. He just got inside. But look, during the ride, I'm going to jump out. This is weird. The taxi driver isn't even asking where we're going. I said, aren't you going to ask where we're going? But guys, he's just quiet. And there's a soldier up ahead, which makes this even weirder. He said, no, because I already know. Guys, this is really strange. The taxi driver is saying weird things that don't make any sense. But wait, there's a car blocking the road. Oh no, I need to get out of here immediately because this was a trap. I need to run right now. But there's a problem. The soldier is coming after me. Guys, it was all a trap. You can tell it was a trap because that player didn't even get arrested. So here's the plan. I'm going to hide right here. Perfect. I'm sure they won't find me because I'm really well hidden inside this Roblox grave. But guys, it looks like he's leaving. He's trying to figure out where I am. Now he's going into the church. And guys, he has no idea where I am. He's just looking around, trying to figure it out. And now he's leaving the church. Guys, I'm finally free to get out of here because I stayed hidden inside and he never found me. But guys, I want to know the truth. I want to know what this player has to do with all of this and why he wasn't arrested here in Roblox. He said, thanks for the help, but I lost him. Help me find him. Guys, this is so weird. Probably the weirdest thing ever. It looks like the player left and now the two of them are just standing there staring at each other. He said, okay, I'll find out where he went. Guys, this is really strange. Now he's walking away, going downstairs. But guys, I hadn't noticed this before, but the whole time there was someone sitting in the tank on their phone. I was lucky that person didn't get out of the tank or it would have been the end for me. But guys, he's climbing up now, trying to find me, even though I've been right here the whole time. But there's a problem. I'm here in this city, but I can't find anyone anymore because all my friends stayed behind. My friend is right here in this house, just sitting there watching TV. And guys, you can see he doesn't have much money, so I want him to come here where I am and live in this neighborhood, which is much better. But guys, I'm going into this house because I don't know who lives here, and I want to see if I can find something. I'm going upstairs, and wait, I found this item that's actually pretty interesting. Now I have a defense item, which is really good. But guys, guys, it looks like the tank is coming this way. That's not good. In fact, it came directly to this house, and I have no idea why. Now it's coming inside, and that's really bad because I'm literally upstairs, so I need to hide and find a way to get out of here immediately. Guys, I can't open this door. It's locked, so there's no way to get out. I'm right here, and it looks like the player is in the bathroom. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's brushing his teeth. Guys, while he's busy brushing his teeth, I'm going to sneak out without him noticing in Roblox. And guys, I think I'll take this tank because it's really interesting. Perfect, I got it. And now I need to head back to my city because I have a friend I need to save immediately before his situation gets worse. Okay, guys, there are no soldiers here, so I'm going in without any problems, especially since I have a tank. But guys, that player over there just ran away because he saw the tank. Now both of them are looking at me, trying to figure out if I'm on their team or not. But guys, I'm just here waiting for my friend, and he just showed up. He said, "Oh my god, what did I do wrong?" Look, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm actually your friend here in Roblox. I said, "Come on, I'm here to save you. Seriously, I'm here to help him." But guys, he needs to climb up here. He got to this part, and that's really important because now he can aim this item at the players, which makes us invincible here in Roblox. The players are right here, and they just raised their hands. But guys, I'm going over there to talk to them and figure out what's going on. I said, "Are you two soldiers?" I'm asking because I want to know the truth, since they're acting really weird. It really seems like they work for the military, which is unacceptable. But guys, that player just showed up here too. He said, "Whoa, a tank." But guys, I also want him to come with us. I want him to get in and help me. He said, "What do I say? I was hired. This guy here is a soldier." Wait, you're a soldier, but this one here isn't. I said you can leave. Guys, I'm going to let the player go because apparently he's not a bad guy, just some random person. But guys, this other player unfortunately has to leave. I never want to see him again because he's evil. He betrayed us all, which means he's not a good person. I said, "Get out of here and never come back." Seriously, he has to leave immediately. But now he turned around and he's running away. Or maybe not. Guys, this might not be good. I think he's running to tell the soldiers what's going on here in Roblox. The soldier is turning around, which means he'll have to walk a bit more. The more he runs, the more the soldiers chase after him. Now he's coming from this direction, but the soldier turned around again. Actually, he went to talk to the other one. Guys, this is really bad. I said, "Come on, you have to help us." Seriously, he needs to come with us immediately. But guys, it looks like he doesn't want to come with us. He said, "I like this city. For me, it's perfect." Guys, this is really weird. I never thought this player would say that, but he actually likes this city, which is literally evil. But guys, it's fine. If he doesn't want to come, I won't force him. But guys, my friend is driving the tank back to normal. But now we have a big problem because I'm sure those players are coming. And yes, they are. Guys, the player just got here and is staring at us. But guys, if he comes any closer, I'm going to drive this tank right over his car because his car is super fragile while mine is the strongest of all. They made a big mistake letting me take the tank. He said, "If you surrender, you won't get arrested. You'll just go back home." So basically, I got arrested just for being at home. It's like being in jail because I can't leave the city. I'm basically trapped here forever. But guys, I'm going over there and ramming his car. He said, "My car is strong. You'll never destroy it." Well, that's what he thinks. My friend is turning the tank around and just hit his car. Guys, his car looks weird. It's completely broken now. But guys, the player is right here and suddenly just ran away. He abandoned the soldier and is heading back to his house. Actually, it looks like he's returning to the military base. Guys, this is really bizarre. But actually, what's happening here is even weirder than usual. I said, "Hey, do you think he's the leader of the soldiers?" Guys, I want to know what my friend thinks because that player is acting really strange. He said, "Go check it out. I'll stay here." Guys, I'm looking, and he's climbing up there, and no soldier is even trying to stop him. He's going up to that castle, which looks really weird because there's a lot of stuff inside. You can see there's so much going on in there. He stopped at that part and is now putting on a crown. Guys, this is super strange. It looks like he was the leader of the soldiers the whole time, which means we have to stop them. But guys, the player is trying to hit us, but he can't because we're in a tank. My friend is trying to hit him back, but the player hit again. His car broke because of my tank. But guys, here's the thing. He has to leave now because I'm going straight ahead, and I don't care anymore. He's done for. His car is completely broken, which means he's no longer a threat to us. But guys, I'm looking over here, and it seems like there's a player right in this spot coming toward us. Wait, what? That player from before just came back, and now he's walking straight toward us. This is really weird. He just appeared out of nowhere here in Roblox. But guys, he just grabbed a radio, and this is really strange. He said, "I'm going to lock the car. Get ready to capture them." This is really bad. And now he locked the car, which means I can't drive it anymore. I said, "Friend, let's run. Seriously, we have to get out of here immediately." So I'm going in one direction while he goes back to the city. I'm heading this way because if we split up, we have a better chance of surviving. But guys, it looks like they're going after that player, and now they're moving forward trying to find us here in Roblox. But there's a problem. He's coming straight in my direction. Guys, he already knows I'm here, so I need to get out of here immediately. I said, run as far as possible. Seriously, he has to do that right now. But now he's running away, going in that direction. What he hasn't noticed yet is that those players are also coming right after him. Guys, the taxi needs to get out of here immediately because those players are chasing me non-stop here in Roblox. But the taxi is going as far away as possible, just like I asked. The players are still following us, and this is really bad. But the taxi driver hit them when they tried to crash into us, and now their car is completely broken because of the crash. The taxi driver did an amazing job. He literally saved me in Roblox. But now he's driving somewhere, and I don't really know where he's taking me. He said, "Where should I go?" Honestly, I don't know. There's not really anywhere to go. I said, "Go back to the city." seriously, because I have a friend I need to find and save here in Roblox. But apparently, this is as far as the taxi can go. I said, thanks, really, you saved me. Guys, that player literally saved me. Now I'm going back to get my car, which is right here. Actually, it looks like my friend has been here the whole time, just waiting for me. He said, let's go, we're finally free. Well, it looks like we really are. Guys, I'm driving away, but the player is right there trying to hit our car, and actually, he just did. Guys, my car just lost a tire, which is really bad. Now he's coming down here to arrest us in Roblox, but he's just standing there looking at us. He said, I can't stand this mayor anymore. But guys, he put down the item, which means he's apparently not a bad guy anymore. It looks like he's on our side now. This is great. It seems like he regrets what he did and now wants to help us. He said, let's go. Let's take the city back. Guys, that's true, and it's super important. He dropped the item, and now more people are coming over here. It looks like they also want to help with this Roblox mission. I said, okay, do you all really want to take the city back? I want to make sure everyone is on the same page. But it looks like they are, since they're all jumping around excitedly. So now they'll have to get into my car. Literally all of them. Guys, even that player is here in the back. But someone needs to open this door because it's locked. But the player came to the front, and now he's messing with the fence. He just opened it. Guys, this is great. Now he needs to get back in, and let's go to the mayor's house to take back this city here in Roblox. But my car is really hard to drive. It's in really bad shape. Perfect. I just got here. Now, guys, we need to talk to the mayor and tell him the truth about what's happening. We just arrived, and everyone here has their items, which means we're really well protected against the mayor, who is basically an evil person. I said, you're no longer the mayor of the city, and I'm serious. He needs to leave immediately. But guys, he walked up to me and said, okay, you're going to regret this. And then he just left, grabbed my car, and escaped in Roblox. That was really weird. But now, I've officially become the new owner of the city, and I'm going to make everything better because the city is in really bad shape, but I'm sure it will get much better now. Guys, Brookhaven finally updated and launched this new mall, and you can see it looks just amazing. But today, I want to check out with you the new secret from the mall that I'm sure you didn't notice. So for that, I called my friend who's going to help me with this. He said, hey, look what I can do. But I didn't understand what he was talking about, and he changed his avatar. And for those who don't know, it's impossible to do that. And he's in his car and managed to change his avatar at the same time. Because if I go in here and press this button on the right, it just doesn't work. I don't know how he did it, but now I'm heading to the mall to test this secret I found out. But apparently, there's a cop here who's coming to talk to me. He said, don't enter, it's dirty, and people can't come in here anymore. And guys, the mall looks really weird. Everything is destroyed. I don't know what happened here, but my friend and I are going to clean all this up so we can check out the secrets from the mall. So my friend will stay here. I said, let's clean up so we can see the secrets later. Now it's simple. We have to do this really fast because it's going to be very important. But my friend grabbed this broom and is just dancing. Now he gave me the broom and I took it to start cleaning. So I'm getting to this part and now I'll have to clean here. And meanwhile, my friend is coming right here to clean this part that's really dirty. So he started cleaning. But guys, after a long time, it's finally working. Now this part is also clean, which means we did a great job. Even security showed up to talk to us. He said, thank you. Now leave immediately. Look, unfortunately, I can't leave here. But my friend said, house. And I didn't understand why he said that. But he teleported, which means he arrived at the house. And apparently, he just got a house. And I didn't get it. Even the security guard is looking here and holding this item at me. But I think I understand what I have to do. Here on the right, I'm going to grab a special item and get exactly this item. And I'm going to carry this player, and now I'm coming here to the house for my friend to ban this player from Roblox. Perfect, he's banned, and now I'm sure he's really mad because he can't come back to this house anymore since he's banned. And he's trying to come back here, but he can't. He's even holding this item and trying to hit me. And there's a giant red barrier that won't let him come back here. He tries, but he can't. He even placed a bed in the air, and that's really weird. And he wants to come back here. But look, my friend and I will have to leave here to check out the secrets of the mall. So my friend is coming back here, and I'm coming too because I had a genius idea to stop that player from bothering me in Brookhaven. I'm going to carry my friend and press exactly this button, and now I have to teleport to another place. Perfect! Now we're safe! I'm running in this direction, but that player still thinks we're here. Now we're heading to the hospital as fast as possible because there's a big secret in the hospital that I'm sure you've never seen before. But for this secret, I'll need to do many things first to make it work because it's a hard secret. But first, I'll drop my friend here. He said, before, do you want to see the smaller secrets you have in the mall? And for those who don't know, the mall has many secrets, but there are smaller secrets that I'm sure you've never seen before. But guys, he arrived here, and you can see there's a cat down here, a secret cat hidden in the gym, and I don't know why it's here, and I don't know what cat this is. He said this cat is a tribute to a real-life cat, and I really didn't know that. The game made a tribute to this cat, which is a YouTuber's cat. He said it's so cool they made this tribute, right? Really cool! The Brookhaven owners were really nice to do this in the game. But now my friend is coming here in front, and I'm following him because I want to see more secrets. Now he's coming right here, and I already know this secret. He can move this camera from one side to the other. But now I want to test a secret that you've never seen before. I said, come here. I know a mall secret you didn't know. And to activate this secret, it's a bit harder than it looks. I'll have to go down here, and now I'll have to get my car. And my friend is also coming here. But now I got in my car that's right back here. But the security guard forgot his car and left it right in this spot. But guys, I'm coming here in front, and I'll have to do a big secret. First, I have to get to the hospital, and now I'll have to go in here. And then I have to come to this x-ray room because there's a hidden secret inside. And my friend is also coming here to see this in Brookhaven. And I'll have to go in here, and now I'll press exactly this button. Now I'll have to leave here, and he will have to follow me. I said, hey, stay here. He will have to wait here in the hospital because the secret is really quick. It's the mall secret, even though I'm doing it here in the hospital. One part of the secret is in the hospital, and the other part is in the mall. He said, okay, I'll wait. And this is going to be really good. Now I'm coming here in front, and I'll drive my car, and I'll have to come here to the farm because there's something really secret here. Now I got here. I'll have to climb up here, and I'll have to press this button. Now I'll have to go back to the hospital again, just running. But now that I'm back at the hospital, my friend didn't notice I came back. But now he just realized it. So I'm going back to this room, and I'll have access to this secret place. Now I'll press this button, and I'll have to go back again. And my friend suddenly showed up. He said, this secret is only from the hospital. I don't get it. Actually, this secret is half in the hospital and half in the mall. Now I'll have to leave here and climb up here. So I'm coming to this part, and I'll climb up exactly here. And the secret is almost ready. I'm just waiting for my friend to come back here. And it looks like he's finally getting here after a long time. But I don't know why he took so long. But now he's coming, and he'll have to climb the same way I did. And I'll have to lie down exactly here. And down here, I'll have to press this secret button. Perfect. I pressed it, and now it activated this light that you probably never saw before. My friend even lay down here, and he said, I didn't know you could activate a light. You can really do that. Now I'll have to sit in this chair, and then in this other one, which released these things. And that was really weird. But now, the mall secret is ready. I said, let's go. The mall secret is ready, and we'll have to get out of here to test the secret urgently. So I'm coming here to the car. Perfect. I got in, and my friend will have to come here too. Perfect. He arrived. And now I'm going back to the hospital, but carefully, because I don't know if the security guard is here. So I'm coming through the back door to avoid trouble. But apparently, the security guard is coming back here, and that's not good because he's an evil security guard. And if he notices we're here, it's going to be the end for us. But now I'll have to go in here and simply climb up here. Here on the right, I'll grab a bed, exactly this one. And now I'll have to go through the wall right here. And there will be something totally secret here. And these two buttons, for those who don't know, weren't in the game before. And if I go to the Brookhaven map and come in here, you can see the mall looks like this. But if I go to the same room, this secret just isn't there, which means I just activated it. But my friend is looking here, and he said, what happens if you activate the buttons? Look, if you activate the buttons, a really big secret happens. So I'll press this button and also this other one. But now I'll have to get out of here fast before he notices I'm here. But guys, there's a problem. He noticed, and he's aiming this item right at us. I said, get down! And I'm going to crouch here to avoid problems because he's trying to hit us in Brookhaven, but he's missing everything. But actually, he's hitting everything, and I didn't notice. I'm lucky this glass isn't letting him hit me, but he's an evil security guard, and we have to find a way to get out of here. But my friend stood up, and he said, you'll never hit me. And there's a problem. He's trying to hit my friend, and he really did hit him, and that's really bad. I said, are you okay? Because my friend fell here, and he said, I'm okay. I'm just pretending I'm hurt. Let's get out of here like this. And that's true. I'll use this animation because he won't be able to see us, and this way we'll get out. He really can't notice us, and he still thinks we're in that part, but we're not. And he's trying to figure out if we're here, and now he's coming up here. And now my friend and I will have to get out of here without him noticing, but our car is back here, so this is going to be a problem. But my friend got here, and I'll grab our car. But suddenly he showed up here, and now my friend is going to jail, and that's really bad. But I'm going to take this chance and get out of here because the secret isn't ready yet, and I'm almost finishing this secret. So now I'll have to come to the hospital, and then I'll have to save my friend. So I grabbed this car, and the player is coming here, and that's bad because he took my car and is just chasing me. But I'll crash into his car because he's coming here, and now I crashed into his car, and he went straight ahead, and now he's coming back to crash into my Roblox car. But he broke the car, and I don't know how he did that, and it looks like this is going to be the end for me. And he's holding this item, and now he wants me to get out of the car, and I just got arrested for no reason. But my friend is driving here, and I'm coming in this car because he will have to run away. Perfect. My friend is getting out of here, and that player is really mad. He's even chasing us. But my friend managed to escape and is almost crashing into my car. Actually, he flipped my car over, but it's okay because he's driving well and coming up front. Now he turned and is heading to the hospital. And since I got here, I'll have to climb up in a way that I'm not managing to. And I'm trying, but it's hard. Now my friend got here, and to climb up, he placed a ladder. And he was really smart and managed to get here. So I'm coming here too, to check out the new secret in the game. And this new Roblox button showed up, which wasn't activated before. And this is literally new. But if I activate this, it just starts releasing these really weird lights. And I'm sure my friend has never seen this before. He said, what is this? It just releases these rays that are really scary. But now I'm getting out of here because it's really scary. And I'm coming to test other secrets in the game, mall secrets that you didn't notice. So for that, I'm going to get get my car, but I'm waiting for my friend to come here, and he's taking too long. Perfect, he got here, and now I'm arriving at this part. But guys, there's a player here who apparently has a formula car that's really fast in the game, but he flipped over. He drives really badly. Look at this. He doesn't know how to drive in the game. He said he's horrible and doesn't even know how to drive. He really doesn't know and is destroying his car. But now he's coming up front, and apparently he heard that, and he's staring at my friend, and he's not very happy. He said, "What did you say? Race me and prove you're better than me." Look, I'll go myself because he's challenging my friend, but I'm the owner of this car. Now he just got here, and the biggest race ever is about to start. He's even wearing that hat, so he's really taking this seriously, but he's going to lose. He got his car, so I'm going to switch cars. Here on the right, I'll grab a different car. Exactly this goose. Perfect. I picked this because I want to make the player really mad, and with this goose, I'll get super speed. But he's looking at me, and he's laughing, and he said, "You won't win with that car." But actually, I will win this race. Now he's up front, and I'm following him, pretending that this car is really bad so he thinks he's going to win. But then I'll go full speed just to make him really mad. Now he's parking over there, and I'm sure he's really mad because he's going to race against this car. But I just got here, and I'm already ready to win. But my friend got out of the car and is holding this sign, but I want my friend to come up front. And I said, "Come in front of the duck for good luck," and he'll have to climb up here. And now I'm sure I'll win like this. I'm going to go full speed, and I'll also change the tires to make it look cooler, and I'll lower this car. Perfect. Now I'm ready to beat him. We're both lined up and ready to start this. And it finally started. I'm coming up front, and I'm losing, and unfortunately, he's winning. He's going over there, and he just crashed the car. He flipped his car over, and meanwhile, I'm winning. And I just beat him because I'm really slow. And that was really weird. And I won against his car because mine didn't flip over, and his car totally flipped in Roblox. He couldn't get his car back to normal, and there's smoke coming out. It's literally the end of his car. But I'm coming here to help him try to get his car back to normal. So I got right here, and I'm trying to fish his car to lift it up, but it's hard, and it's not working. He even sent that emoji because he didn't like that. But I fished his car, and apparently, it worked. I said, "I managed to fish your car." I'm lying just to make him mad, but he just got out of his car. And he said, "I pressed the H key to get my car back." And I know that. I just wanted to make him mad. But my friend is driving my car, and now he's coming here and just took him away in Roblox. But now he's coming back here to pick me up in the game. It's my first time coming up here in this seat. But the player left from there, and now I want to test other mall secrets you didn't notice here in Brookhaven. But my friend came back here, and I'll grab this item on the right, and I'll place something exactly here. And now I'll press this button to see if the item disappears. And the item really disappeared because the item is right here. But if I press this button, it disappears, which is really different. And every time I change the place, my friend sits here again. Even if I place this other build, he's already sitting. And if I place this other one, he sits again. But now I want to test something really important. If I place this light, you can see it goes all the way up here. And I want to see what happens if I place lights in the cinema because the cinema is under the mall. So maybe this will have a really interesting effect. My friend is also coming here to see this. Now I'll go down here, and I'll grab this light on the right and place it exactly here. But guys, you can see the effect looks really different. It starts shooting light out in a really weird way, like it's coming out of the ground. My friend is coming down here, and meanwhile, I'm going up to see how it looks. And this looks really weird. But now new lights are showing up, which means my friend is placing them. And I'm coming down here to see how this looks. And when I go down right here, you can see he's placing lots of lights. And this is looking really weird because this is a cinema, and it shouldn't have so many lights. So I'm going up again to see how it looks. And it really looks so weird. But here on the right, I'll grab a light too and start placing it in this part to make the mall look weird. I'm placing as many lights as possible to make this look strange. But now, there are lots of players coming here to help me do this in Roblox. Many people are showing up here, and everyone is placing lots of lights to make this mall shine. And now they're all helping me, and this is really looking super weird. There are so many lights showing up here, and looking at the mall from outside, it looks like a giant party. And I'm helping by placing lights here too to make this really weird. And while I walk through the mall, you can see that everyone is super laggy. People can't play properly because the game is really frozen. There are so many lights here, but there are some rooms without many lights. But now I'm coming to the cinema, and I can't see anything. But as I get to the cinema, you can see there's not much there. But now players are coming to the cinema to place lights too. They're getting to this part, but they're really laggy. Perfect. They got here and are placing lots of lights. And now the mall is totally destroyed with all these lights in the game. It's literally so weird. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.